This is an infusion set for the site, so there's tubing and stuff, and this is what you put on your body to put the needle in.
This is what life is like for many type 1 diabetics. Insulin, syringes, and dozens of finger sticks, or if they're lucky, maybe pumps and continuous glucose monitors. A lot to manage for anyone, but especially for an active young person like Morgan Panzirer.
I'd say when I was maybe 8 or 9, I kind of started to have the realization that this is what I have to deal with, and you can't just sit here and mope around. You kind of gotta pick yourself up and keep going. So that's when I think I was really okay, I'm ready for this.
That positive attitude will help Morgan's kid sister, Caroline. She has several autoantibodies that mean type 1 diabetes is just a matter of time.
Yeah, I know it's coming, so I kind of just have to accept it and move on, but I'm trying to grasp my mind around it. It's definitely going to be hard, but I know I just have to push through it because there's no way around it.
It looks like your blood sugars are going high. Do you remember the last few days it looks like you're going high? Do you remember what you're eating?
What's made the diabetes experience a little less of an ordeal has been the unwavering involvement of Morgan and Caroline's parents. Here, Dad makes sure Morgan is tracking her blood sugar, but it was Mom, a registered dietitian, who first picked up on Morgan's diabetes symptoms.
Morgan had been, she'd been exhibiting all the signs of diabetes: excessive thirst, increased, she was losing weight, she had been losing control of her bladder during the night, which was unusual for her.
That quickly led to a type 1 diagnosis, but then something else happened that would change not just the Panzirer family, but the course of diabetes research.
Morgan got diagnosed in March of 2007, and 5 months later, my grandmother, who was Leona Helmsley, passes away, and here I am as one of trustees of now it's a $5.5 billion trust. Not such a subtle message as to what I should be doing with my time. So I decided at that point, I made a very simple promise to Morgan when she was diagnosed, and that was, I'll help you in any way that I can. And I view these two events as, the opportunity of a lifetime. If I didn't take and put everything I had into this and pass up this opportunity, I think I'd be doing a disservice to my child and not keeping the promise that I made her.
That's led the Helmsley Trust to make large investments in a variety of diabetes research and treatment initiatives, from improving glucose control and access to care to regenerating beta cells.
So this is my pump here, and it hooks up right there.
And the continuous glucose monitor and insulin pumps that have allowed Morgan to keep very tight control over her blood sugar. Morgan and her dad have even ventured into the world of do-it-yourself glucose management by working with hackers to improve on the device's control algorithms. The Trust has also turned its attention to delaying or preventing type 1 diabetes by using oral insulin in genetically determined at-risk non-diabetics. Through all of this, Panzirer and the Trust learned that for philanthropy to succeed, you must remember certain business principles.
Because at the end of the day, what you want is you want to deliver a drug, a device, or a therapy to market. And in order to make that happen, 3 things have to happen, right? The FDA has to approve it, the payers have to pay for it, and the company has to believe that they're going to make money so that they'll do the manufacturing and distribution. And any one of those 3 things is a deal breaker.
But what really makes philanthropy and innovation truly meaningful is patient centricity, keeping the human person at the center of the equation, never forgetting that's why we work so hard.